So remember in the previous lesson, we brainstormed a list of topics that we could write an information book on. Today, we're going to go over and try and answer the question, how can I organize an information book? You need to remember that writing an information book is similar to teaching, and one of the things that a teacher does is they break down the topic into smaller topics so it's easier for the learner to grasp the content. Teachers and writers, both, they try to think of a logical way to organize the information for learners. So when I'm looking at the different lists that I have to use, that are from my list, I'm trying to pick a topic, I'm going to say I'm probably going to go with maybe like teaching with, and I'm going to say videos. And that's what I could write an informational book on, is like teaching with videos. So I kind of took teaching with technology, focusing on videos, and focused on maybe like making them, using them. And again, I'll kind of brainstorm those ideas with you as I do the writing. But what I'm talking about is like every topic itself, like teaching with videos is a topic, has a lot of subtopics. Maybe you have a book on gardening, right? That could be planting, fertilizing, and then what would happen? Oh, harvesting. That's what would happen next. So that book would be like a chronological or time structure. You might have a book on dogs. That could contain chapters like collies, beagles, and poodles. This would be a list. And the list could have a more logical structure if it maybe addressed like the most common dogs and then went in sequence from the least common to the most common. Or you could take your book on dogs and it could contain both good things about dogs as pets and then like problems about dogs as pets. That would be more so organized into pros and cons. So you could take a book on the same topic, dogs, and organize it in different ways. What I want you to do is copy down this list of ways that nonfiction can be organized. So here's the chart on ways nonfiction can be organized. It can be chronological, which means you're in time order. Like the book on gardening, you could be talking about the time order of ordering, writing a book about gardening, like the order of steps. A ranked list, like we talked about the list of dog breeds, and you could rank them from like least common to most common. Pros and cons, again, when we talked about the dogs and how that you could say the pros and cons of having a dog as a pet. Similarities and differences, you could organize your writing based on maybe the similarities and differences between, different things, between dogs, between dog breeds. You could talk about that. And with these writing, with these organizational structures for your nonfiction writing, these don't just apply to your whole text, but they're also going to apply to your individual chapters. So while your whole text might be chronological, each chapter within that text could be organized in a different way. And so you're not going to just necessarily select one and go with it. What we're going to work on, and what I want you to do, is I want you to write like table of contents for your book, so write multiple, more than one, where you can organize them in different ways. So say I do like chronological with my topic, and again, my topic was teaching with videos. So chronological, the table of contents might be like, okay, so first you need to like figure out like what you're going to teach, and then you need to maybe, and you're going to want to look at videos, and then you'll want to make videos, and then maybe you'll like get those videos to kids. So then how would you get the videos to kids? But I'm writing a book, so I would use the word students instead of kids, be a little more formal there. And so that would be an example of maybe 4 chapters I could write about teaching with videos, looking at it from a chronological standpoint. Now I could also maybe do like a ranked list, and this could be maybe just like the most important things with the videos. So like your ranked list would be like your most important things, I think, would be like how do you respond to the videos and determining that, and then like picking your videos. But I would almost say that making your videos is going to be more important. So in my professional opinion, based on doing this, I would say making your own videos is more important than picking them. So like responding to the videos and making the videos would be the first 2 chapters, and then maybe picking videos, because sometimes you can't make them, would be in the next chapter. Again, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, so I'm looking at my ranked list, and then respond, picking, making, sending to students. Okay, and I'm thinking like somewhere in here I'm gonna have to put something about like maybe respond is like, and then what do you do with class time, class versus homework, and defining when do you watch the videos, what do you do in class, homework, so things like that. And that could again be like that might be a similarities and differences organization to this chapter. And you can kind of see the next step there is in thinking what's going to go into each chapter. So it looks like I was able to come up with about 4 chapters or so for each one of these organizational structures, and I could probably go through and think like, okay, similarities and differences. Maybe I could talk about similarities and differences between teaching with videos and then other teaching strategies, pros and cons. I mean, I could like just look at like teaching videos and just specifically like the pros and cons of teaching with videos, and I'm thinking maybe only 2 chapters there, and then this could be, you can compare it with other strategies. So what I want you, your assignment is to come up with different tables of contents for your own topic. What are different ways you could organize your text that you're going to be writing?